Oh hey, this is Moyuk in Sweden and welcome to Moyuk in Sweden. So today here I am doing nature wandering again, which I filmed while doing. I do it regularly. I do this. This is the workout I do, and today I'm also doing so. But last time I did it at the Roskojens Natural Reserve, and this is Tegelhagsskogens Natural Reserve, another nature reserve in Sollentuna. So yeah, this is the place where I filmed the video about my experiences running this whole proprietorship business. And today is a pretty special day for that business, and this will be a video why I started that particular business while a residence permit being in process. Yeah, so it's pretty uncommon. So, but I will tell you with proper reasons why I did it, and this is what I thought and what happened with me, how it went. So everything I will say, and at the end you will understand why it's so special day for me regarding that business. So okay, so I'll continue my natural wandering. This is about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. This is Nordic life. At 5 p.m. in the evening, there is sunlight, and this continues till 11 o'clock. Okay, only the part of the world where it happens. And the sun rises at 2 or 3 a.m. Pretty awesome experience for a guy who comes from India, where this thing is totally different. Okay, so let's start the video. So let me tell you, like, it is pretty uncommon to start with a Enquil firma from the scratch when one applies for a business permit, self-employment, residence permit for self-employment. Now, most of the people, there is a person coming, so I will be a bit slow here. Let her pass, then I will speak. So most of the people will speak a bit less. Where people are there. So most of the folks who apply for business visa, they from inside Sweden. I'm telling mostly inside Sweden. It may be different from outside Sweden, but what I am telling is inside Sweden. So most of the folks who apply from inside Sweden, they have already been in Sweden on the residence permit for higher education, higher studies, who get approved. I'm telling, because a lot of people apply, but mostly these people get approval. Now how they get? So most of the students come here on a master's studies. They spend 2 or 2.5 years in Sweden studying their degrees, and then they spend some couple of more times. It depends, like some people do some little bit job search or some time. So mostly they have, I will go this way. Okay, let's go this way. So mostly they have spent at least 3 years approximately in Sweden before they apply for this business residence permit. While doing this, they make their connections, they study, they have a degree of Sweden, they most probably have some hobbies or connections here, like social circle. Also they might have done some courses, they learn the language also because they get the SFE. So a connection to Sweden builds regarding that. Then they start a business. So what happens is, when the officer assesses, now they mostly buy a established business. Mostly they buy a established business. It is pretty easy to buy here. Okay, so 25,000 or 50,000 kroner, you can buy a business with profitable history. Profit will also come to your thing. So they do these things, and what happens is, when the officer assesses their case, the officer sees that, yeah, this guy has spent time in Sweden. He knows everything because he has built a connection here. So he can run this business. So he has the ability to run this business. And now when they assess the application, they require your income, like the time you have run the business. They will want to see your income. Now if you already have a profit, it's the income. So it becomes easy because setting up a business requires a lot of effort, which I did. So you will see the situation is pretty different, because when I started this business, I was here for at least 8 months or 9 months here in Sweden. So it's a pretty different thing. Okay, so now I am telling the main two things which they see for a business permit is that wait, I will not go there because people will be there. I will again return. So this is like wandering, like we roam around this place. It gives me good vibes. So that's why it's a workout basically. It's not going anywhere, just we roam. Wandering means roaming. Okay, leave it. It's a Swedish thing. Just seeing if somebody is there. Okay, it's a private thing. Okay, so what happened is, so I was here for 9 months back then. So it was pretty short time. And I literally didn't had any connection back then. Okay, I had just LinkedIn connections, but hobbies and all like these things started way later, when I mostly engaged with the church. So after all, I built my social connection mode there. But back then it was nothing, because I spent much of my time applying for jobs, studying in my room, sitting, learning about the system. I did my part, but the time was very less to understand that. So if I would have, now I am telling, if I had a lot of money in India, hopefully due to God's grace, if I would have purchased a company like that, it wouldn't have helped me. Why it wouldn't have helped? See, I learned the language on my own. I did everything, but an officer never sees these things. They think with their head, they don't think with heart. That is the norm everywhere, not in Sweden, every country. So they will see that he hasn't done SFE, but he has an equivalent thing. But he hasn't spent much time in Sweden. But he has a big company, he can't run. So that will be the problem here, because one of the requirement is my or anybody's ability to run the business, and the second is money in the bank account to have a security for life, personal expenses, and at the same time business, to run the business. So this was the reason I took this time, so that I can run this company. I can have the ability to run a business. Okay, so that is why I started a cool firma, because running a firma is super easy. Let's go this way. I think I can find some good space here. Yeah. This place is wonderful. I will go there. A beautiful spot I have located. So that was the reason why I started a firma, because I was gathering experience of running business in Sweden. So my point was, as business permit takes time, I wanted to focus on learning. At the same time, I was taking a bit flies out. It's evening time. So I wanted to learn the system, wanted to build connections, personal, business, everything. And oh my god, a lot of flies around here. This is evening time, man. It's pretty. I have come to a pretty distant place here. Let's go this way. This is pretty much, I haven't seen this place. Okay, that day I just came to that. There are some flies or something here. I don't know what are these. Oh my god. Let's go that way. This is awesome experience of exploring these places. I like these things. The only thing is, if it goes in the mouth, I am gone like some Bollywood heroine's husband happened recently. Oh my god. That idiot. Everybody knows his story. He used to do some things with his wife and scoundrel. Leave it, is a different topic. There are many golden guys of our country who make a lot of bad reputation, and hard-working guys like me and lot others suffer for these idiots. Rich people, spoiled brats, they make a pretty bad impression of Indians, and most people see everybody in that light. So let's go this way. Okay, leave it, it's a very different topic. Okay, leave it. Yeah, so I wanted to accumulate experiences, and I learned the system, how to do everything. I do my accounting on my own, like working out here. So whole this week I worked. There were a lot of, I watched football, I attended business meetings, went to some offices. Okay, so this was my thing, why I started ankle phone. This was the main thing. I'm very sorry because a lot of flies are coming, please bear with me. You have to be a little slow because flies are roaming around my face, and if it goes in the mouth I will be another person there. Okay, leave it. So as I shared the experiences, like I had run this company, and first year I incurred losses because that is pretty normal. Now I understood that the main thing will start when they will assess the case at the end of this year. Because at the end of this year, when they will assess the case, they will most probably give the decision, because 24 months is the proper processing time. And looking at Migrations Verket now, you have to strengthen your case. Because see, it's in a pretty messed up situation, because the government has cut their funding and they are taking the revenge on applicants. But see, a business permit has lot of advantages, I'm telling you, because you are the one sponsoring yourself, so everything will depend upon you. The more you stay in Sweden, the more you learn the system, the more you show results, it will be a cakewalk. Okay, so I will sit here and I will film the rest of the thing. I think I should sit here on a rock or something. I don't know, like lot of benches have been removed this time. I think it's summer, so people prefer moving. I'm doing my workout, no problem. This is wandering, okay, this is wandering, nothing, no problem here. Lot of flies around here, I don't know. I think it's in the evening, that's why it might be. Okay. So yeah, so now what happened was, as I ran the company, I incurred losses, but I was building up momentum. I was building up everything, and I was creating a difference in the market. Now mainly I was providing advising services. As everyone knows that my videos say the truth. It screams the truth which nobody speaks. So I made the difference there. I'm not revealing everything. Intelligent folks understand with less words, okay? And I think folks who watch business videos are intelligent folks. Okay? So yeah. So I created this difference. And with the blessings of some idiots who tried to take me down somewhere from my communities from my community, who had professional jealousy or something with me. And one was a idiot who came by there, who they lured to take my blog down, but both I banged and still banging, because the more I gave them the replies, the more customers flocked to me, more success ran after me. Okay, so you can understand what happened. So right now I have served 300 plus customers, okay, I'm telling you. So what happened was, that now I'm coming to the special thing. So 310 customers I have served. Whatever loss I had incurred, it's all up. So this year I will close with profit, and I have so much money that I can purchase a Nakti Pulao with profitable history. So I'll very soon do that, and I will get the profit also right there. So it will be very easy for me to prove that I have business abilities, because I am purchasing with the profit. I'm purchasing with the profit, and I will already be having 1 or 2 more businesses. I don't know how much, because a lot I am going to buy. That's true. So my main point is creating multiple income sources, so that later on it proves me some security. So I can prove the second thing also, that I am secure here. Okay, the second thing is your business abilities and security. So that is why I always say a man with a plan always wins. So I understood both these are the main criteria, and my goal was to run the business and create multiple income opportunities, so that both these main criteria is shown fulfilled by them. So I did it, and I am proud to say that my company will be profitable this year, and I will be paying taxes here properly, because very soon I will be getting a personal number. I know that with my all hard work I will be getting, but still I will be doing some things which people who help me, I will try to pay them back, because there were people in my struggling days who never knew who I was or which family I belong to, but they helped me with their golden heart, and I will try to give them back in whichever way I can. And I thank Jesus Christ for taking me to this wonderful country. The money my company has turned over, it will stun everybody. I'm not revealing, because I don't reveal income on public forums. That is my policy, but I made a whole lot of money. And right now I am enjoying the summer doing nature wandering. And this whole week I worked. Tomorrow I think I will go to Fasta and Hasselby and try to enjoy those beaches during summer. I watched football. Unfortunately, Sweden was knocked out yesterday. It was pretty painful, but they fought like warriors. Det var helt annat från Sverige. Man må Göteborg, Stockholm, man må Göteborg. Här kommer helt annat från Sverige. That Ramsor from Soft Holdings. Okay, so I am here at the end of the park. There are people, so I will go this way. So that was it. I shared my experiences why I started with Equal Firma. So the main point was that I have business abilities. I have ran business in Sweden and it's profitable, and that I am owning multiple things there, and multiple businesses, so that will suffice both the requirements. So that was the plan with which I worked, and that is how it went. So some people tried to take me down. They never knew who they were dealing, and they got what they deserved. And in the end, I made what I deserved. My hard work and everything paid off. And to the folks who wanted free things from me, okay, there are folks in India who fight with a poor greengrocer for 10 rupees, thinking that they will become Ambani if they save this 10 rupees, but that 10 rupees can feed the family of that poor greengrocer that they don't understand. And these same people, stupid people of low intellect, spend a lot of money on beauty products, beauty parlors in some notorious intention. So I knew these people very well. These people love discrimination and they love to show their power, but they will spend money on some stupid things because they are stupid people. But some time ago, some people used to accuse me, why you give free information, and yet they were only wanting me to give it. So I played with them, and yeah. So do remember, the food you eat, nothing is free in this world, okay? And the money you are not trying to pay is a service which that person is giving, and that person's family runs on it. So there is a term in Hindi, बातों का भूत लातों से लातों का भूत बातों से नहीं मानता. So I understood that pretty early, that these people won't understand on talks, but I wanted to kick them in a very creative way. So if I wouldn't had provided them, this would not be possible. Everybody knows that. Appreciate whoever understands that. Sorry, audience, who doesn't meet with me, but civilized audience, not a lot of people know. Just uses me for their things. I wanted a civilized audience who resonated with my content, and that is why I never told or forced anyone to subscribe my channel. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know where I came, just wandering here and there. Okay, let's yes, I think it's more or less over. I think I have explained everything. I don't know where I have come. This is a place I have never been to. Okay, so I'm ending this video here. I have to look at the bus stop here. I don't know where I have come. I was just wandering here and there. This is pretty solid here. I just roam around places and try to figure out where the bus stop is. Sometimes I drop down in the nearest bus stop and then try to find out places without Google Maps, and it gives me pretty fun. Like, I love to solve problems, and like there is a pretty awesome joy of finding out places and solving problems for me. So I don't like people doing my things, and I find pretty solid pleasure in solving problems and doing things on my own. So I think this mentality and this drive made me what I am today. Okay, so let's end this video here. It's a very long video, but I think people will try to watch this pretty end because it's a very interesting topic I have shared, and people will get to learn a lot of things. So not more talk, let's end this video. Tack så mycket, hej då från Sweden, hej då.